where you go to school.
And
went
your
to
waist size,
school.
don't forget that.
All right, my name is Taesoon Choi, or you can call me Taz for short, like the Tasmanian Devil. I'm from California, Los Angeles. I was a recent grad from Cal State LA. Accounting is my major. So my life didn't really begin in U.S. I was born and raised in South Korea about 14 years ago, and I moved to America about 10 years ago in St. Louis, Missouri. But after living there for 10 years, my father visited me because his business is over in South Korea. He said, I gotta break out of my shell. Like, you gotta look for different opportunities if you want a real education with a real opportunity. So for my last 2 years of university, we decided to move to California, Los Angeles, just because nice weather and as well as it's closer to South Korea. So we picked there. On that day, we packed up everything because I was living with my aunts, so I didn't have much thing with me. I packed up everything. We left the next morning. We were driving from St. Louis all the way to California. And so on the way, we went down toward Texas, and then we camped. And that was the best moment in my life that I'll never forget because at that time I was able to decide what kind of career that I'll be looking at. So one night at a camping, we had a fireplace, and we had our steak on the left, red wine on the right, and so we were stargazing right above our head. And he asked what kind of a career that I'll be looking into. So I said I like simple math. I like to make something productive with using that. So and then the first thing on the list was apparently accounting. So that's why I picked accounting. After that moment, after deciding that, we kept going down to El Paso, stopped by Fort Bliss. So because my brother was stationed there, said hi, and then we went straight to Los Angeles, California, and that's why I was able to graduate from Cal State LA and be able to be part of club organization and ultimately end up here.
So tell me a fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact, I think it has to be my nickname because at first my nickname was just 3 letters, which was T-A-E. So when I was a part-time, they called me like Tay. But over time, people didn't really like it. It's kind of like weird to say it. So they just dropped the E and put Z at the end. So that's why it became a Taz. And it always reminds people of a Tasmanian Devil from the cartoon.
Okay.
Are you super fast?
No, not that fast, but just fast, like just regular.
Can you spin yourself in a circle?
No, not that far. No, not that far.
You don't want to try?
No.
Tell me about an achievement that you're really proud of and a lesson that you learned along the way.
The biggest achievement that I have made in my life was being a vice president of accounting study from my school. Accounting study is a student club organization helping students develop more, grow more as a professionally, helping them with their resume, interview questions, and the club actually gave me opportunity to become an officer. When I first became an officer, I didn't really know like the officers. I only knew 2 out of 12, but over time I was able to hang out, eat food together, study together, or prepare the schedule for the club as well, and became my second family. I feel that kind of experience really helped me a lot, and that really helped me to sit down here, end up in a Ascent convention. So I feel that that's the biggest achievement that I've ever made.
Why are you passionate about accounting?
The passionate is because of the people that I guess that I work with or hang around with. Because at the end of the day, I know it's for accounting study. I wasn't that as busy as like public firms, but we still had to struggle through like tough times when the professionals who invited don't even come. Like they cancel at the last minute, or some member made a mistake. There were a lot of tough times, but we're always there together. We help each other, whether you're VP or president or marketing director. We just keep helping each other, and then like I said, they're like a second family now. So I feel that people that I work with are like the most passionate part about.
Awesome. And where do you see your career going in the future, and where do you think you're going to go personally?
My current goal is to pass CPA exam by 2018 October, and after I receive an offer at the end of this convention, that I really want to go back to school to my club because I want to share my story as well. Because that's what I did when I was a vice president. We invited professionals, we received an offer, we're working some in the firm, share their story, maybe share their mistakes or like advice or tip they want to share. That's what I want to do. When I saw that, I really wanted to do that as well when I become a successful professional.
Thank you so much.
Thank
That was
you.
Great.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Hang out for a couple minutes.